next session of ANSYS tutorial. I am going to solve compression test on a concrete block. I am going to use explicit dynamics for solving this numerical. Let's get started. I'll rename this as explicit dynamics compression test. I'll double click on engineering data. I'll go to engineering data sources, explicit materials. If you see over here 36, 37, 38, these are three concrete materials which are available in ANSYS. I can choose any one of the three. I am going to solve using concrete, which is of SR number 38. This is concrete L. You can see the application written to the right. I'll just click the plus button for adding the material. I'll go to project, update project. I'll right click on geometry, new design modular geometry. I'll go to unit, millimeter, XY, look at. I'll go to sketching and I'll make the same geometry which I have made in the compression test numerical. I am not repeating the steps. I'll go a little fast with this. You can check that video. I'll link it in the description box, and also you can check the I button above. You can find the link of that geometry. I'll double click on model now. I'll go to geometry, solid. I'll change the material to concrete L. And since this is explicit dynamics, I'm going to choose the size of the mesh as medium. Update. Next, I'll go to analysis settings. I'll choose the end time as 0.01. On the bottom edge, I'm going to apply fixed support, and at the top end, if you see the previous numerical, I had put force in that case. Today I am going to apply displacement. As per the numerical which has been provided to me for giving the solution, I have received some experimental data wherein the maximum displacement was 0.017, and I am supposed to plot the graph for the same. So I am doing it in ANSYS right now. I am doing the testing over here basically of the same concrete block. X value will be 0, or you can choose constant, something like this. When you click here, you can choose constant, or you can just write 0. Along the y-axis, in the vertical dimension, the value is minus 0.017. That is the displacement in the downward direction. Now I'll go to solution and solve. The previous compression test I have done using static structural. When you use static structural, it is the static analysis of a body. Say you have a body, there is a load acting on it constantly in a static state. But when I am doing explicit dynamics analysis, it means that there is a continuous load, increasing load being applied on the body. Something like if you have seen a test of UTM done in your lab, you will understand this. You can check on YouTube how does a UTM work. So that is a dynamic loading on a concrete block. So this is going to show the failure of the block as well. The solution has been obtained. I'll go to solution, right click, insert, deformation, directional. I'll change x-axis to y-axis. Right click, insert, stress. I'll take maximum shear. This time I'm using shear stress theory. Right click, insert, strain, maximum shear. So this is the stress, strain and deformation. I'll go to solution, solve again. You can see over here, this is the deformation which has been obtained. Next, I'll go to shear stress. And this is a shear strain on the body. Now I'll go to chart. I'll choose stress and strain here by pressing the control button. X-axis I'll change it to strain max. On X-axis I'll write down strain. On the Y-axis I'll write down stress. Time I do not want, so I'll just double click on it. I don't want the minimum stress and I also don't want the minimum strain. So this is the graph that I have obtained using explicit dynamics. This is not possible using a simple static structural analysis, because in static structural you will only get the linear part of the graph. For getting the non-linear part, or rather the entire breakage or the failure, you will have to use the dynamics, which is the module explicit dynamics to be used. So I hope you have understood the numerical, and this was a requested video from one of my subscribers. If you have any doubt or you want me to solve any question, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon for latest updates of my videos. I'll see you in the next session with another numerical of ANSYS Workbench. Thank you.